MAGA Mike Johnson, what happened? You were on the airplane with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. You were at the UFC events and you even pointed at Donald Trump. You thought you were a cool kid. Well, now you're getting booed at the big MAGA Republican conference in Arizona. It's referred to as AmFest, American Fest. It's one of these right-wing events put on by Charlie Kirk. And Mike Johnson was supposed to speak at the event, but after Donald Trump and Elon Musk undermined his bipartisan compromise with Democrats earlier in the week to pass a continuing resolution and threw MAGA Mike under the bus, the MAGA Republicans despise MAGA Mike Johnson at this point. They want MAGA Mike Johnson gone. So MAGA Mike Johnson was afraid to even show his face at AmFest, at this big MAGA Republican convention. But that didn't stop the MAGA Republicans in attendance from booing MAGA Mike Johnson. He got booed ruthlessly over and over again. Here is a MAGA Republican, an actress named Lee Allen Baker, and here she is saying a bunch of things that aren't true about the continuing resolution, but going after MAGA Mike Johnson, who again refused to show his face at this conference where he was actually supposed to speak. And you'll hear the people in the crowd going, boo. Here, watch this.
Did you hear that, Speaker Mike Johnson? This is what it looks like when I dig my heels in. Did you hear what was in that spending bill? Vaccine mandates, mask mandates, vaccine passports, expanded emergency powers, and gain-of-function research. That is so 2020. I mean, as his employer, what do we think about that? No. So I just want to let you know, if you're listening, Supreme Leader Johnson, that I, for one, am not doing that.
You know, one of the interesting things is that MAGA Mike Johnson tried to act all tough. He tried to act like when the Republicans brought back up the continuing resolution that did not include anything to do with eliminating the debt ceiling or putting an extension on when the debt ceiling would have to be addressed, which was exactly what Donald Trump was saying that he wanted in the continuing resolution, or else he said, shut down the government. But MAGA Mike Johnson said, look, I was speaking with Donald Trump the entire time. Trump absolutely loves this new continuing resolution. He loves it. He says that this is a great thing. Look how weak MAGA Mike Johnson is as he basically brings right back to the floor the thing that he withdrew. He removed certain other things from this ridiculous stuff. But Trump's main thing that he wanted in this bill never made it into the bill. Here, watch this.
I was in constant contact with President Trump throughout this process. Spoke with him most recently about 45 minutes ago. He knew exactly what we were doing and why, and this is a good outcome for the country. I think he certainly is happy about this outcome as well.
And again, MAGA Mike looking so weird and just so weak there. Weak. I meant to say weak, not weird, but weird also works as well. Meanwhile, all these MAGA Republicans on social media are just ruthlessly trolling MAGA Mike Johnson. If you just look at the replies to any of his posts, they all look like this. MAGA Republicans posting AI memes like this one. I was bitch slapped yesterday on X. Mike Johnson has betrayed the American people. Gosh, I would be so embarrassed to show my face if I was you. Another MAGA Republican influencer goes, Speaker Johnson, my first reply was trying to be nice. I realized my mistake afterwards. We don't want you as the speaker. We want someone who will listen to the people. Also, MAGA Republicans posting polls like this one. Has Mike failed us as the speaker? 85% of the MAGAs who respond say yes. Other responses to MAGA Mike Johnson's social media posts like, you already failed. The best for America is a new speaker. Just take a look at these photos one more time. MAGA Mike with RFK, MAGA Mike with Kid Rock, MAGA Mike giving the pointy finger to Donald Trump next to Dana White as well at the UFC match. Fox is already basically writing the speakership obituary for MAGA Mike Johnson. Take a look at what Fox is posting. Names floated to replace Johnson as speaker. Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy. Nothing says man of the people like unelected billionaire bureaucrats, or Jim Jordan, Byron Donalds, or Tom Emmer. Right there. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this one. This is Tommy Tuberville basically saying the problem with MAGA Mike is he's been flying on these planes in first class with Donald Trump and with Elon Musk, and he hasn't been doing the work of MAGAs. Play this clip.
What they're mad about, and they should be, is we should have done this 2 months ago, even before President Trump was elected. This should have been done. But Mike Johnson's been riding around on airplanes, going places, doing speeches with the president. Get back here and do your damn job. And get the people here. I don't care if you stay 7 days a week. We do things half-ass up here, okay? We do things in a slow motion. Don't worry about getting reelected. Don't worry about, your speakership job. Do your job. Get in a situation where the people start believing in the people again up here, because right now, those people that actually blocked it last night, they're actually trying to do the right thing. Now, they've put them in a bad situation because they've waited to the end to do this, so it makes them look like the bad guy, but they're really not. We got to get people on the same page in the Republican Party.
Do you think Speaker Johnson should keep his job?
Well, that's going to be up to them. It's going to be very, very tough. I'm like Mike Lee.
Support for today's episode comes from iHerb. iHerb offers the best curated selection of wellness products at the best possible value across categories like supplements, sports nutrition, groceries, and beauty. It's your one-stop shop for all your health and wellness needs. iHerb really cares about what's inside every bottle, whether it's part of your morning routine, your workout cool down, or your self-care rituals. They test and verify everything to make sure what's inside matches the label. Their site is super easy to navigate too. You could search by category, brand, or even specific needs like circulatory or digestive support. You could also narrow your search by ratings, price, or diet preferences like vegan. They've thought of everything. I've been using iHerb recently, and it's become a huge part of my health routine. I love their range of products, especially in sports nutrition and supplements. My favorite so far has been their California Gold Nutrition Hydration Up. It's the perfect thing for rehydrating after a workout, so I can get the electrolytes my body needs. The quality is always top-notch, and I love how quick and easy it is to find exactly what I need. iHerb offers over 50,000 products across a variety of categories, including supplements, beauty, and groceries. You can trust that your products will arrive in perfect condition because iHerb ships from climate-controlled fulfillment centers in the US. Plus, they ship to over 180 countries. All products are sourced directly from the brands or authorized distributors, so you never have to worry about third-party sellers. And in the US, you get free shipping on orders over $30. Plus, if you have any questions, their 24/7 customer support has you covered. Our listeners get 22% off their first order when you use code Meidas at iherb.com/shop/Meidas. Existing customers receive 15% off. That's 22% off your first order at iherb.com/shop/Meidas. Use promo code Meidas, MEIDAS. Choose iHerb because wellness matters.
Next up, you have Victoria Spars saying, and again, I'm not really even sure what she's saying. It's really hard to actually understand what she's saying with such a thick accent. But she goes, MAGA Mike Johnson dragged Donald Trump into the circus. It's MAGA Mike's fault. Play this clip.
But unfortunately, on top of it, Speaker Johnson dragged President Trump into this circus. He completely didn't mishandle it. He didn't work with Republicans. His staffers made deal with Chuck Schumer, tried to jam us before Christmas with a bunch of Christmas presents for Chuck Schumer, and then he's continued doing it again. So I think this is unfortunate where we are, but this is an example why we haven't been governing, and the country is on a fiscal calamity course, and we need to start doing something about it.
So you see how Donald Trump threw MAGA Mike under the bus? MAGA Mike already had a bipartisan deal worked out, no drama. But then Elon Musk started posting, kill the bill, this bill is criminal. And Musk started posting things with himself like samurai swords next to the bill and all this ridiculous performative stuff. And then Donald Trump said, under no circumstances do we allow this to be passed unless we attach a elimination of the debt ceiling to the continuing resolution. Well, that didn't happen either. Here is MAGA Republican Senator Mike Lee saying, look, MAGA Mike's lost control. It's time we bring in Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to be the Speaker of the House. Play this clip.
Well, I don't think Johnson likes you now. Next time you guys see each other walking through the halls of Congress, he's going to probably kick you in the leg.
He is a good man. He's a friend. He's been a friend for a long time. Great person. He's lost control of this process.
Okay.
And I don't know how he can remain in power. All right. We need Elon or Vivek as Speaker.
He's a friend, and you just threw him overboard. Man,
yes,
politics is tough, Senator Lee.
Well, it is, especially when you try to jam an entire country with the 1,500-page bill that nobody's read, and you try to trick them and bully them into doing it. Some of us take that personally, Jesse.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. I think it's terrible. And we got to stop doing it, and it's got to stop now. All right.
Marjorie Taylor Greene echoing those sentiments as well. She says that she supports Elon Musk to be the Speaker of the House. I mean, folks, these are not serious people. They really are not serious people. Here we have a MAGA Republican Dan Mauser, and here he's saying, look, here's the thing. What we need in the House of Representatives, even though we're a co-equal branch of government, is we should just be the board of directors that rubber stamps what the chief executive does. We need to make sure that we're like a board of directors who reports to the chief executive. Newsflash, Mr. Mauser, maybe a little lesson on corporate governance. That's not the way it works. The board is superior, senior to the chief executive, but who cares about facts? Here, play this clip.
The Francis Scott Key Bridge, all that other nonsense in a CR that was supposed to just have disaster funding and economic assistance for farmers. All right, so they added the garbage. We removed the garbage. Republicans need to get on board with President Trump. He is the commander-in-chief. He is the president. He is the decider-in-chief, and he's the CEO. You know, our role is really to be more of a supportive board of directors so we can implement what the American people voted for. And my colleagues need to appreciate that, or there's going to be trouble, then we won't be able to deliver, and we'll lose over time. Most importantly, the American people will.
So there you have it, folks. MAGA Republicans booing MAGA Mike Johnson, even when he doesn't show up, even in his absence. MAGA Mike Johnson gets booed. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. Thanks for watching and have a great one.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.